we are embarking on the Februllage journey, which in and of itself is so much fun. I want to share with you my process this year, each collage, as we go along through this wonderful month of February. And day one is all about trees. This may not look like a tree, but it sure looks yummy to me. I didn't use this piece, and actually this collage is finished. It's finished in the digital format. But this was the wonderful prompt and the wonderful image that I found in this old book on Yosemite. Well, I will definitely be using this in the future. And I didn't want to destroy the book. So Photoshop to the rescue. This got scanned, and then I found my focal point, and she stands out so well with her pink. And you know I love pink, guys. So I thought she would go good about here. Make it look like she's standing and propping up her foot on the tree. The best part about Februllage is sometimes the images come out fast. You can work with them quickly and wonderful things happen. They're serendipitous, and those make the best collages ever. So these were the three pieces that I used and scanned into Photoshop. I'm going to show you the final image, of course. And that was my prompt for trees. So this is how Februllage started out for me. I also looked at this bouquet of flowers and thought about playing around with that too. I think either way, but I believe that the prompt was accomplished. We went with trees. I scanned her into Photoshop, and I will show you that final image. For our next Februllage challenge, it is the word shell. Immediately I thought about turtles. I wanted to go with a turtle, and for whatever reason I started thinking about eggs. And here are the pieces that I am going to be constructing my collage out of. I did stay with the egg theme, and that was the other thing that I found very challenging with this particular Februllage, that I know when I don't have a lot of time, I just go with my first thought. Nothing wrong with the turtle, absolutely applies to the prompt. But then I thought, I want to take it a step further. There's more to it than simply the word shell. What does that mean to me? It means something more than just the object of a shell. There's also the seashells or coming out of your shell. And that is what I am trying to achieve here. I'm not going to use this yellow background. I'll think of something probably in Photoshop, but I'm going to go ahead and construct this. And fortunately, I had plenty of egg images to play with. I like the way it came out. I'm going to build it for you now, and let me know what you think. Here we have the image for the prompt school, a school of fish, a lovely image from my very precious Gray's Anatomy. I especially like how the lips match those of these fish. And again, I love the fact that we can play with interpretation with Februllage. I'm going to go ahead, scan this into the computer, into Photoshop, to make it nice, cropped, and crisp. I hope you like it. found that when I take too long on a collage, I may not like it as much. So this was for the prompt of dice. I don't know. I thought about gambling dice and I thought about cutting. And I was fortunate enough to have a cookbook that showed dicing. And I'm working with smaller pieces, so that also is in and of itself something of a challenge. But it's done, it's part of the challenge, and let's go on to the next one. We are on to day 5, which is about chaos. I don't really know how to handle chaos in collage or real life. The only thing I can come up with are grossly mismatched colors and prints, and I think that's a good place to start.